Yo, yana ka fi mana kwaba ta bayyana jumedi. Jumedi ya tunutun my take your view. My take your view. Ono na yazaba wakwe mu. You're welcome to our show. A show dubbed My Take Your View. My take your view. This is what we are bringing your way. And today, what is on the table that we want to share our perspective on has to do with the press conference that was organized by Stop. Zayara kanyi there wanyana jumizido. My take your view. My dreaming for ehu na wadwenche oninye den jumizido. Zayebe hu komo for za oye evangelist nyame sampakanyi Dr. Lawrence Tete. Da pena meseko oye nsamtrofo shem jumizibi na odin sembi di chuga osi da min sami yen sama ora honon ne da minti e ta rekodo wo oman Ghana mu nenenen be aso de ojai osi sabi yero to sabi nyame sampakanyi owura evangelist nyame sampakanyi Dr. Lawrence Tete osi insembi rekodo wo oman Ghana mu na waya na dadwen waya na haw na da men samanenen na ose sabi oyan kwasiasam na orokodo na bir aso de oman Ghana yabahwe de sabi da men samna ananziye na okade oyan kwasiasam nenen otwa eweyi yazeba eweyi na onno na my take your view yani jumedi yanyene ya adwen intinde jumedi yazeba wa akomenenen etifia sama yenso yeda to the yes this political religious nonsense must stop. We have decided to caption today's presentation on my take your view as this political religious nonsense must end. This political religious nonsense must end. It must give way to allow Ghana to move forward, to allow Ghana to move on. We live in this country. There are many wrong things that are happening under His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP government. This is a government proud to coming to govern this country. We were given a lot of promises, beautiful promises, that His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP government gave to the people of Ghana, which made Ghanaians to give their mandate to this government. But the question that we are asking, my take your view we are asking, is that as a citizen say that the promises that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP government made to the good people of this country, has He delivered those promises? Can you confidently say that all the happenings in this country under His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, a so-called self-acclaimed competent president who told Ghanaians that he has competent men and women to turn the economy of Ghana, to make Ghanaians laugh? He promised heavens to the good people of this country. And we are asking that, can you chest out, can you confidently say that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP, the self-acclaimed government, has really delivered to your expectation, to your satisfaction? This is my take, your view. But to me, my take is Excellency Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP, looking at, considering the promises they gave us, they have performed abysmally. The word incompetent, which they had described the former administration, John Dramani Mahama and the NDC-led administration, today, what is happening under His Excellency, the self-acclaimed competent President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP government, is way. This is my take. That is what qualifies His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Bawumia NPP government. My take, Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Bawumia NPP government deserves to be given. They tagged the former administration to be incompetent, but trust me, my take, my view, we want to be honest. We are saying that what is happening under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is beyond incompetence. There is no word to equate to the abysmal performance, the happenings under this regime, which we are describing as this political, religious nonsense must end. Truth be told, this is my take, your view show. You are watching my take, your view. This is my take. What is your view? Let us go and listen to this nonsense must end. Just watch, stay glued, and listen to this.
Number one thing I want us to look at, which shamefully every Ghanaian should be ashamed of and buried their head down, is Galamsey. It is very worrying how security services can sit unconcerned and maybe condone this evil menace of Galamsey and the lack of respect for our natural resources, our mineral resources, and certainly our national resources, which is very much unacceptable. And I think that's as if that is not enough. Nobody seems to be concerned. For how long will this as a nation play lip services to something that would damage the generation after us, if not our own generation? Pure water is now being used in some places to water cocoa sibling and our crops because our water is shame. And if you're a Ghanaian and you're not concerned about this, you must be heartless.
Yate, Dr. Lawrence Tete, one of the things that is bothering his mind, I also don't hear every citizens of this country, every well-meaning thinking citizens of this country, Ghana, should be worried about the wanton destruction of our lands, our water bodies, our forests, in the name of mining, illegal mining. Political, religious nonsense must stop. We agree with Dr. Lawrence Tete that the devastation, the destruction of the environment as a result of the illegal mining is something that should be a concern to well-meaning citizens and right-thinking Ghanaians. And thus is the reason, my take, your view. We are saying that if you look at the happenings as far as the mining sector is concerned in this country, Ghana, the illegal mining is concerned, we are saying that this political, religious nonsense must end. This political, religious nonsense needs to end. It must stop. This is what we are describing. Trust me, say, Oya nyame sampakanyi aya concern ne dadwen na how onye dai sai hwe musi from egudi mintwi wo man Ghana mu wa say o man Ghana no hia de sabi Ghana fo a wo ye badwimba wonyi nyansa wona adwini defie wona adwini yedwuma o se de obi de yembisa omampanyin Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia NPP aban. His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, what he said is that he called on the small-scale miners, both legitimate and illegitimate small-scale miners, to lay down their tools. And he said, look, as a president, having all the political powers that has been handed over to me by the citizens of this country to lead you, I am going to control that mess that is happening in the mining sector. I need 6 months. So His Excellency, the self-acts, made a promise that 6 months, the small-scale miners, both legal and illegal, they should lay down their tools. He is going to regularize the mining sector within 6 months, and he placed his governance on it, or the presidency. He laid his presidency online. But the question we are asking, after 7 years, what has become the outcome of that promise His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Bawumia MPP government gave to the people of Ghana? What is the result? What is the outcome of the mining sector? What is happening? Party apparatchiks, party cronies, party bigwigs, politicians, political party bigwigs within his government, people within his government, they were going into forest, destroying forest reserve. Come to think of it, this is the product, this is the work, this is the scorecard of a so-called self-acclaimed competent president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who claimed to have enough competent men and women like our vice president, Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, the flag bearer of the governing new patriarchy, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. If we should mark him on his own promises, if we mark him by his own promises, if we are to judge him by the promises he made to the good people of this country, as far as the mining sector is concerned, he has even come to destroy it than he came to meet. This is my take. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and integrity. His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, after failing his promise, the 6 months after 7 years.